Let's dive right into this explainer. Look, if you work anywhere in the digital space, you can definitely feel the ground shifting right now. And I mean, this isn't just your standard core update. We are literally looking at a massive paradigm shift in how information is prioritized by generative AI. So today, we're breaking down the absolute essentials of Google's latest algorithm guidance and exactly what it means for your platform's survival. Honestly, you can just toss out the old playbook because we are officially entering the era of generative engine optimization. So, what exactly should SEO professionals know about this wild new landscape? I mean, think about it. You've probably spent years, maybe even decades, optimizing your strategies around keyword density, link building, and all those traditional ranking factors. And now, the rules have changed almost overnight. It's wild. We really need to take a step back, look objectively at what this new standard actually entails, and completely strip away all the noise. We have to focus purely on what search engines are actively rewarding today. Okay, here is the big one. Google is enforcing a strict new standard. Your content absolutely must be original, helpful, and trustworthy. This is basically the next evolution of their EEAT guidelines, experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. We're moving completely away from that outdated model of just reverse engineering content to hit a target keyword. If a page doesn't authentically resolve the user's actual question with unique, expert insight, well, it simply won't survive this new filter. It's now entirely about establishing true, undeniable authority in your specific niche. And this heavy focus on helpfulness, it is driven entirely by the rapid rise of AI overviews and AI mode. Google is fundamentally changing the entire search experience. What does that mean for us? It means users can often get their complete answers without ever clicking a single blue link. Because these generative elements are totally dominating the top of the search results and driving a massive spike in zero-click searches. Our approach just has to evolve instantly. We're not just optimizing for clicks anymore, we are optimizing for summaries. Think about the shift like this. The old goal was strictly about ranking a web page, right? Just fighting tooth and nail for that top blue link. But the new necessity? Your content literally has to be structured clearly enough for a large language model to actually parse it, understand it, and then use it in its own summaries. You aren't just trying to impress a traditional search crawler anymore. You are basically feeding structured data to a giant generative AI that is actively trying to synthesize the absolute best answer for the user. If that AI can't easily extract your key facts and logic, your content might as well be invisible. Now, here is a very specific, immediate tactical shift you need to know about right now. FAQ-rich results are entirely gone from Google search. Yep, you heard that right. This used to be a massive, massive tactic for dominating visual real estate on the search page, and it is completely over. But wait, does this mean you should go and delete all the FAQs from your website? Absolutely not. They are still super vital for user experience and helping with conversions on your actual site. But relying on FAQ schema to game the search interface and push your competitors down the page, that's a totally defunct strategy now. Now, with all this heavy emphasis on Google's generative capabilities, it naturally leads to probably the single most frequently asked question in the entire SEO community right now. And you're probably wondering it too. What about our own AI-generated content? Right? Like, if Google is using AI to summarize things, are they going to penalize platforms that use AI to actually produce their pages? Well, there is a huge myth floating around about this exact dynamic, and we need to clear it up right here, right now. Here is the truth. AI itself isn't the problem. Let me say that again. Utilizing large language models to brainstorm ideas, structure your data, or even refine your writing is not what Google is targeting here. There is literally no blanket ban on the technology itself. Google systems are looking at the quality of the output, not the tools you use to generate it. So if using AI isn't the actual trigger for all those massive traffic drops we've been seeing across the web, what exactly is the real culprit? The real casualty of this algorithm shift? Mass-produced spam. Creating large amounts of low-quality, highly repetitive content without adding anything genuinely useful to the internet is exactly what is going to get you penalized. If you're using AI as basically an automated content mill, just churning out thousands of unoriginal programmatic pages and crossing your fingers that something ranks, you are the exact target this new standard was built to eliminate. It is the complete lack of original value, not the use of AI tools, that is tanking those rankings. All right, so looking ahead to 2026, we really have to synthesize all of this. The loss of rich results, the massive rise of AI summaries, the major crackdown on automated spam. It all needs to form one unified strategy. And honestly, the overarching rule for the future of search requires a total philosophical shift in how we approach digital marketing as a whole. We are moving entirely away from manipulation and moving strictly toward genuine value creation. You absolutely must stop creating content strictly for Google's bots. Actually, scratch that. You have to start creating content that is undeniably useful for people. The whole old mentality was entirely focused on gaming the algorithm, right? Finding those sneaky technical loopholes and trying to trick a machine. But as generative search gets smarter and much better at mimicking human understanding and evaluating context, well, those old tricks just fail completely. You have to be a genuine resource that solves real problems for real users, period. So here is your ultimate takeaway for today. The goal isn't just to rank anymore. The real goal, it's to become the absolute best answer. As search technology keeps evolving, simply chasing those vanity metrics just isn't going to save you. Your objective has to be providing such clear, authoritative value that your platform is undeniably the single best resource out there for the user. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I want you to take a hard look at your digital presence today and ask yourself one simple question. Are you just trying to rank, or are you truly the best answer?